Yellow. It's me. We're PNG in it today. Um, I just it's hard to get it to work while I'm drawing, and until I figure out the proper angles in order to use the model in, I'm just gonna PNG it when I do art. So we reverted back to PNG today, but that's fine because we're gonna have a bunch of pretty art in front of us to look at instead. Hold on, this is too loud. I already have to make an adjustment. That's fine. This is too loud in my ears, but how is it in y'all's ears? That is the question. Let me look. Yeah, that might be a little too loud. Bring me up because I'm farther away from the mic. There we go. Yeah, I've had a productive day. As you can see, I've got several folders over here to the side. I was, trying to just do, like, I don't know, concept arting. I was just trying to do some, like, a little bit of concept art here and there for, like, the next chapter and stuff, and then I got ahead of myself, and now I've got, like, full on, like I can probably, I'll probably end up using these for panels and stuff and for different frames. And the problem with that is that this is not what happens immediately. Like, it's not exactly what it's supposed to come right after where I leave off on the other chapter. So I've skipped a couple of steps, but you know what? It's fine. I've got this one. We've got this one. Got that one. And that one. But hold on, let me go ahead and pull up. Because last time. So, I guess I'll go ahead and, like, show progress and stuff. So we've got 3 pages left on the last chapter, right? So this is one. I've got to fix this here. I've got to actually do the scene here. This won't take too long. I've kind of mostly figured out what I'm doing here. I've got to rework this one a little bit because I've done something different with the next panel in the background, but this shouldn't take too much longer to finish. This one is almost done. Like, I can taste it. It's almost there. It's so close to being done. I fixed what I wanted to fix. I've just gotta finish this one, finish that, and I don't know, maybe do something with that like I planned, but it's almost done. This is what we were working on last time I streamed, and mainly this right here. I ended up adding all the stuff that I wanted to add, and I figured it out. So I'm excited about that. I'm gonna X that out, but now we have all these sketches that I have to work on, and so that's I've been. What would happen is that I was like, man, I really want something to draw on stream tonight, but I think if we start on the other ones, I might end up finishing too quickly. So I need to have something else, like, ready to go to work on. So I decided to start sketching out, like, concept scenes and stuff. In the end, I ended up finishing it. And then I was like, crap, I don't want to do any more. I want to do the rest on stream. Let me just start another sketch. And then I did that 5 times because there's another panel over here that I haven't shown. So here we are. That's how we've gotten here. I ended up doing way too much. Hopefully I can keep that up or something. I don't know. I hope. The first thing I'm gonna do is we're gonna start with this one. And if I go silent... Oh well, I don't... Whoops. That's what the music's for. Enjoy. Ah, no. What's happening in the scene? You don't get to know that yet. Done things out of order here. Technically not supposed to see this part yet. Though technically, going back around again, it technically is in order. But it's fine. Where? I don't know what I did with that. Okay, we'll leave that alone then. It's fine. Oh crap, no, I don't want to do that. Because if I do that, I won't be able to... Ow. I want it to stay a vector layer, so I can't merge it. Darn vectors. Why they gotta be so complicated? Alright. Let me do this then. So we don't end up with too many layers, and then I'm gonna add another one here. We're gonna press you, or I get demonetized or something. I'm really happy, like, here recently. Today, specifically today, I should say, I'm really happy with the fact that I was able to just sit down and ended up with so many sketches, because I had been struggling to kind of figure out where am I going from the last chapter, and then all of a sudden I ended up with all of this. Which is good. So now I finally have like a standing point. Okay, so that's gonna need to be moved down. Like so. Choosing seriously challenge. Impossible. Can't do it. Maybe if I do karaoke again at some point, which I have been planning on. I like thought it once in the past month, and I was like, yeah, I want to do that, and then I just haven't done it. Haven't really had the chance. Is that right? That looks right. Ba-ba-ba-ba. Okay. Okay, and then bandages go right there. Okay. Pew, pew, pew. Pew, 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 pew. Okay, and then here. Oh my god, it's a shoe! All of a sudden, there's a shoe on the screen. It actually looks like shoe. actually gonna need to see that foot. Just so I know how to draw the tattoos down there. Otherwise, I'm gonna be lost. Okay. What is this? And why is it? Oh, it's the tattoo. Okay. Keeps throwing me off. Hmm. Okay, we still need your hair in the back. Who knows what that's doing? Why is this? Let me make this easier on myself. Why am I doing this when I can just use a different color so I can see what the hell I'm doing? I do it every time. Okay, you're standing like this, your neck that way, so it's gonna wrap around that. Like that. Uh, Absolutely not. Get out of here. Fuck you. Moving on. Nope. Uh, yeah, okay. Now we lower that. Okay, according it, so if we do it like that, and then it would come around this way. Kind of like that. Okay. And yes, I have just given up on doing normal braids. It's fine. One day I'll go back and figure out how I did it once upon a time. That is not going to be today or anytime soon. Because they are annoying to do, and this is much faster and easier. Not like this is going to be the final sketch or the final line for this anyways. Not by a long shot. Good lord, you can barely tell what's going on there, but that's fine. There's reasons for it. There. That makes it more palatable. Oh. Oh, spam. I was like, oh, I missed a phone call? What the hell? No, it's spam. Okay, your turn. Let's switch over. Which reference I'm looking at. Actually, you know what? Hold on. Y'all have to be bald for a second. Hold on a second. Because I need to know this. Okay, how's it gonna wrap around here? I think it's just gonna be straight there, and maybe we'll see some fur like right here. Otherwise, I don't think we'll see it from this angle. Oh, well, that was fast. Don't need that now. Okay. Alright, so what should we do now? We can go ahead and start coloring this, or we can move to a different sketch. Well, I haven't sketched in the tattoo, but you know what? It's fine. I've already made a decision. This is what we're doing now. Now we're gonna sketch over here. That is not right. That's closer, but still not quite it. But you know, it's fine. I don't know what's going on here. What is? It's not like I haven't drawn Shu like 15,000 times. What happened? Here we go. What is going on? Why does this not look right? Is it this? Not sure. Why? Okay, there we go. You know what? Close enough. Close enough. I'm sure it's. I think it's the angle of the head is throwing me off, but okay. Let's give you some clothes. Oh wait, I forgot. There's like a specific thing that's going on here. Mm. And I'm not entirely sure exactly what it's gonna look like. I haven't gotten that far yet in the thinking process, but you know what? It's fine. We ball. There's a line here. You're wondering what in the world I'm talking about. That also is going to count for the hair too. I didn't think about that. We'll just do whatever with it. And I'll probably do something different with that later, but right now that's what we'll go with. Whoop, too far. we won't need those markings. They are not relevant here. At least on that side. Okay. Oh, why are we freezing? Stop it. Pew, 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 pew. Pew, 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 pew. Pew, 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 pew. Then the braid will come back over this direction for whatever reason. We'll say that it does. Actually, no, it won't. It would not. It would not even go close to that direction. It would go like that. Who is it? Whoops. Oh well. Okay. This is still gonna be here, and then it would be whoop. Whoop. And down here. No. I need to space those differently. And then, that'll work. Wawa. I do need to drink Wawa. Okay. Rough sketch for that one done. Okay, so that's two done. I'm really happy with this one so far. I'm trying to not stare at it. Let's do this one next. We've got to add some hair. Amongst other things. Mm, that doesn't look right. Why am I doing this at an angle when I can just... I've overcorrected. I used to abuse the fact that I could like spin everything around on my tablet like it was on a top or something, and then I just forget now that that is something I can do here for some reason. I just realized something. I forgot something. I forgot the braid. The extra braid that needs to be added in on this. Mostly because you're not going to be able to see most of it. It still is there. There. Ba-ba-ba-ba. Oh, that's not it. How do I want to do this? Do I want to do this angled, or do I want to do it like I typically do it? I'm gonna do it like I typically do it. I also can't see what the hell I'm doing right now. Does that make sense? This doesn't. But that mostly does. And then here. Meow, meow. Uh, okay, your turn. Oh, I'm using a new program for references that a friend had suggested to me like 15,000 times. I finally recently downloaded it. It's called PureRef and I'm loving it so much. It's I where I should have been. I should have listened. Truly. All right. Where does this start? Is it gonna be like right here? Oh, that's gonna cover up a bunch of nonsense. You know, it's fine. Let's do this. That way I can see what I'm doing a little bit better. Okay, and then back from here. Oh, ad break. I feel like that works for the hair. Oh. something about this. Hold on. Oh, welcome back. Okay. Oop, wait, the angles. Throwing me off. Ba, 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 ba. That still doesn't look right, but you know what? I'm gonna leave that for now, and I'll fix it later. It's mostly what I wanted, so it's fine. It's fine. Oh, there goes my neck. Okay, there's that one, and then there's that one that I have not even started on. This is gonna be a lot of bouncing back and forth. Mm, here we go. Meow, 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 meow. Oh, okay, what else am I forgetting? I need to go down here, figure out what's going on down here. Oh, gotta pull up my reference. Okay. At the end, we go like this, I think. Not like that. That's better. And we go here. Okay. All right. It'd take another sip. Now let's. I'm gonna at least draw the hair, I think, here, and then I think I'll move on to maybe coloring in that one panel. You know what? No. We can start throwing some base colors down right here. I don't care. That's what we're gonna do. Wait. This whole bit here. What an ugly color green that is. By itself, at least. Oh. You know, oh, fine. That's fine. Right. Don't we love color blocking? Uh, how is it so damn bright still? Jeez. All right. Pew, pew, pew. Okay. Oh, we froze up. Ow. I need to resituate my leg anyways. Ah. Bum, bum, bum. Oh, I forgot to draw the added stuff over on this foot. Oh well. Okay. Alright, that takes care of that. Pew, pew, pew. Pew, pew, pew. Pew, pew. Pew, pew, ba-de-dew, ba-de-dew, ba-de-dew. Okay. I'm gonna try my best here. As confusing as it looks, it's my own doing. Hello? You. Hello? There it goes. I don't know why it randomly does that sometimes. Okay. Beep, 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 beep. Oh, there's an idea. I can do, if I'm just feeling particularly ambitious one day, I can just straight up do karaoke and art at the same time. We could do that. I'd have to be really locked in for that, though. That's the issue. Also, I'm like completely bent over. I am so hunched over right now. This is not a great posture for me to be sitting at, but like trying to sing at the same time would I'm not sure what kind of strangled sound would come out of me. But to be fair, back in the way back in the day, once upon a time, I almost made a mistake just then. Back when I was like still in choir in high school, a thing that one of our instructors made us do is he would make us sing like the national anthem while like doing planks. He would make us do planks while singing the national anthem. It worked. It made our voices stronger, but at what cost? Okay, got that. That's the wrong thing. Is this the bandage color? I think it is. We'll say that it is. I swear I'm gonna clean up the sketch, I promise. I just have to put colors down first so I know what the hell is going on. It just makes it easier to see. I don't know if that makes any sense, but it for some reason putting colors down after doing the initial sketch just makes it easier to figure out what's wrong and what I've got to fix. Even though it's like technically like a whole another extra step that I'll be irritated about later. It is like necessary for me to make it look good. I've tried to skip it before and it's just never looked right. I'd end up having to do it anyways. Oh, I'm on the wrong layer. Okay. Ba-da-ba-da. I'm gonna have to redo this anyway, so I might as well just haphazardly put this down. Oh, I forgot about the cape. That's fine. I'll add it in. See, like this. That's not angled right. It needs to be like that. How devastating. It's fine. Okay. Okay. Ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba. All right. Somebody else has called me. Okay, I am. Hi, Dada! I was just about to send everybody off the. Uh, that's fine. Here, let me just answer this right off the bat. How are you doing today? I'm up to no good, is what I'm up to, so. Kind of on the lower end. Oh, I hear that. I've had a couple of those days here recently. Today's been it's been mostly okay. Yeah, it'd be like that. Mostly my struggle for today was behaving and trying to wait till I could stream because it's too loud during the day. Um, this is not the right. Better. Trying to behave and not draw on any of my sketches until stream so I could like stream me sketching and finishing said sketches and coloring them in for the first time. So now I have like 6 different sketches. Like, well, let's see. Just for instance, like I said, we've got. Oh, that's not what I wanted to do. We've got this one that we finished the sketch on. Got that one that we did already. Got that one, and then I just was like, nah, I'm good. I'm done sketching. I want to color. Speaking of which, hold on. Speaking of color, I need to add a multiply layer to this because it looks funky without it. There we go. Thank you. I really appreciate that. I really do. I try my best. Thank you. Would you believe I had to teach myself? I feel like everybody nowadays, mostly, there's a good bit of people out there that has had to teach themselves on how to art and stuff, but it really shows, I think, the most when someone asks me how to do something. I'm like, that is such a good question. I don't know what to tell you. I have one friend where I've talked about this before, where they use gradient maps, and I don't understand it. I'm like, you can explain it to me all that you like. I don't understand how you do it. Just doesn't it does not compute. Yeah, nobody talks about that, by the way. How you basically have to just relearn how to do art stuff again. Like, what you did it once, right? So you should be. No, it's a whole different type of skill set. Like, genuinely, it's a different type of skill set. You've got to learn a program, which isn't necessarily the easiest thing in the world. God forbid you end up having to switch programs. Um, like for instance, I know that from certain programs, it's easier. Why? Okay. Anyways, it's like easier going from one program to another if it's something like for me, I started out on Krita um when I was doing digital, and it for some reason malfunctioned on my tablet, so I was forced to get Clip Studio. It wasn't that hard to switch over from, and it actually was kind of helpful. But it's just like, mm. I will say that that might not be the as big of a jump going from, because I just recently, not too long ago, kind of like at the start of the year, I went from like my Samsung tablet to an actual art tablet. It wasn't that much of a leap because it's an on display one. It's like I can't. I hope I never have to do the one that doesn't have the display because I've tried it before and I just couldn't do it, and I gave up on art for like a year afterwards because I was disappointed in myself. And then I came back whenever I got like a tablet with the pen. I was like, I'm gonna try this again. That was the barrier. That it ended up being what was wrong. Anyways, I'm gonna go ahead and send y'all on to ad break. Somebody's continuously texting me, and I need to respond to them. So I'll be right back. welcome back. I currently have an intruder. Bones? Bones. Bones. You can no. Anyways. He already deleted like a sketch earlier today. I managed to recover it, but oh my god. I about lost it when he did that. I genuinely had to... He sat on top of the, on top of like the little computer deal up here and just stared at me after he did it. I was like, you little shit. But oh yeah, drawing with your finger with a pen to a pen. Now I haven't had the I don't know how you draw your finger. That's something that I just realized. I left my headphones in the other room. Hold on. I don't understand how you can draw with your finger, because for some reason that just doesn't compute in my head. Which it shouldn't, because like I used to do. So the way that you just get to hear me talking all the way around the house. But the way that I did art, like the way that I started out and everything, was that I started out with watercolor paints. I know I've said this before, but that was the first thing that I started with. Besides like little kitty stuff from when I was a kid, right? Yeah, I don't expect you to, but because that would be like asking me how I do anything. I don't know how I do it. But I started out with those, and then after that, I realized because of that, hey, I can kind of draw. So I went through the canon event of like finding my favorite characters from different shows and just kind of copying what I see onto like sketch paper with pencil and stuff. So I did a lot of pencil sketches of just like doing master copies of different art that I really liked for the longest time. That's what I did. And then I was so confused because I couldn't draw anything that was like mine. Unless it was abstract art, which I was still, I was very good at that in particular. There was a lot of different little abstract things. And dragons. I was really good at drawing dragons on my own, but when it came to people, I just couldn't do it, right? So eventually, it got around to me doing charcoal and stuff. And then kind of some acrylics and stuff, and then I kind of just gave up because college came in and I had to be an adult, right? So all of the art stuff that I got when I was in high school and beyond, I ended up having to pay with my own money. I didn't really get supported in that, so I kind of just did whatever, right? And then eventually I started trying to do it again with like a drawing tablet, and that's the point where I was like, I quit art again for like a year because I was so mad because I didn't have one that was a pen display. I just got a little bitty one that was just a normal like drawing tablet without the screen, and I just couldn't do it because I was so used to just pencil and paper. And I also was unmedicated and undiagnosed ADHD at the time, so it was all and burnt out. So it just wasn't meant to be. If I did it nowadays, I'd probably be fine, but back then it was not happening. So then I threw a fit one day because I wanted to, I finally like felt that itch to draw something again, and I just threw a fit and bought a sketchbook, started sketching stuff, and I was like, I really want to color stuff. I really want to color, but I don't want to paint. I don't want to paint. And the fit throwing turned into me buying that tablet specifically to do art on, and then the rest is history. Oh yeah, no, no, yeah, yeah. Very deadly combo. No, I went through nursing school undiagnosed. To say I went through the ringer would be an understatement. I don't know how I passed it, to be honest with you. I didn't the first couple of years. I had amazing grades, which is why I fell through the cracks, but that's another story. Amazing grades growing up. My mother was so confused as to why I like flunked out of a bunch of classes like second semester in. It's burnt the hell out. She asked me now, like, she's like, "Are you ever gonna go back to school and like get the other stuff like that you wanted to get and everything?" I'm like, "Fuck no, absolutely not." Mix up undiagnosed neurodiversity, trans identity denial, and a burnout waiting to happen. That's pretty much psychology experience, man. Yep. You know the like hold on. Oh, this one might hurt, but let me know if this sounds familiar. This is more of the tism checking in here, but like I remember so much of my Can I help you? Poe and Bones are fighting underneath the door. Poe is in here and Bones is outside, and they're just bickering. But my mother told me so many times during like high school and middle school, she's like, "Sweetie, don't worry. Once you get into college and everything, and you get somewhere else where there's just more people, you'll find more people that you can like connect with, and you'll have more friends then." Get to college. Yeah, there's the potential of having more friends, but I'm also fighting burnout and the fact that I don't want to talk to anybody. And now, oh, there's the depression. I know that's not a unique experience, being told that. I know there's more people out there that are probably told that way too often. Like, gee, but no, there's nothing wrong with me. Of course not. Nope. Perfectly normal child. Can you please, Poe? Welcome to the trauma dumping portion of the stream, except not really, because I don't really care. Oh yeah. Yeah, I had that. That was my freshman year, I think, of high school, except they were all seniors and they graduated that very next year. So, and then just wasn't anybody else that I had the same wavelength with on. So I was really upset about that. And by the time I got to college myself, they had already graduated out or dropped out. Okay, I'm confused by my own sketch here. You know what? It's gonna be a fuck it, we ball sort of situation. I'll figure it out later. I'm just gonna color it in and I'll erase what I need to erase later. The funny thing is that I had like people that were like friends, but like there's this story that my mother likes to tell people about me that is when I had like when I was younger, when I had someone over for a sleepover for like the first time that they came over and everything. Uh it was the last sleepover for a very long while afterwards because I very quickly realized that I was not fond of that. Yeah, no, the moment I've decided to become online, something like actively online, I magically found people. I was like, damn, I should have done this sooner. Um, but the first time I ever, and the last time, really, I had someone over to spend a night at my house. They came over and they went to sleep. We woke up in the morning and I patiently waited for them to wake up. And when they finally woke up, I told them that it was time to leave now. We were like not even 10. I was like, okay, pack your bags. It's time for you to go home. She's like, can I not, I was wanting to stay longer. Can I, um, huh? I'm like, no, no, you go home now. You go home now. Very quickly realized that I preferred going over to other people's houses because then I could just leave whenever the hell I wanted. And it wasn't, weird. Okay, we got that. Now we just get this the right color? And then you, we get yep. Okay. And then this here. Boom. Oh no, same here. I can't stand being anywhere else that isn't my own bed. Um I don't sleep well. I can't do it. I already don't sleep well on a normal basis. That's why when I did go and spend the night, it didn't happen very often, me growing up. The only places that I really would go is my grandmother's house, and that was like down the street. And if I went to a friend's house, it was like once in a blue moon that I would go and spend the night at somebody else's house. I just couldn't stand it. Could not stand it. Okay. Alright. This is mostly colored in for now. This is just the base color for the first go around because I'm gonna have to clean a lot of the sketch up. Also. I'm confused here, but I think I know how to figure it out. There it is. Okay, so there's that. Put that back on. Hey. Yep. I think that does it. Okay. Oh yeah, so last second plan changing of the plans is I can't I don't do well with it. That that is for sure. Do not do well with that. Okay. That's one colored in. I haven't really cleaned this up well enough to be coloring it in. But you know what? It's fine. We roll with it. No, I hear you because sometimes when I start stream and I am like, oh yeah, definitely, same here. Couldn't. What gave it away for me? That I completely relate to everything you're saying. But there'll be like times that I'll start stream and it's happened multiple times where somebody will just decide to call me or immediately they need my attention or they this or that and I have to sit and get up and I get interrupted to where like to the point where I legitimately feel bad. And if it's enough times in a row, I just don't want to stream anymore. I just want to cancel stream. It's like I've already pressed live. I can't just cancel now. Can't do that. Well, that's not what I need to do. Nope. Nope. Oh, I forgot to sketch the ear details in. Let me do that real quick. Now that I've seen it. Now I'm not going to be able to ignore it. Wow, that's so sloppy. Ugh, that's fine for now. Except it's not, and it's irritating me. That'll have to do. Or I might actually rage. Um... Meow, meow. Meow. Yeah, Clip Studio. You good? Are you okay? Are you okay? Just every once in a while it starts blipping on me. I'm like, what are you doing? Pew. Oh god, I hear one of the cats doing something. I'm scared. What are they into? Oh, wrong note. Um... Yeah. Okay, and then here... It's not gonna make sense. Okay, so we've got this here. Is neck gonna be showing there? I think it is. Okay, so we're gonna do this. Also all of this, because I completely forgot. Should have just colored this all in. Don't know why I didn't. Just completely forgot about that. Why you know Phil? There you go. And then we had this, right? No, wait. Okay, let me try that again. All right. Oh, what are you into, and why do you are incapable of not making noise right now, apparently. Thank you! I'm glad it is. It's... Seeing that I didn't really know what to do for the longest time. Like, I was struggling with the worst art block, trying to figure out, like, what do I draw next for this? What am I doing? How do I frame it? Like, I know what happens, but how do I frame it? All of a sudden, I just started drawing it today, so it's fine. Except this technically doesn't happen next. But at the same time, it is what happens next. This shit is complicated. Who would have thought doing a comic would be so complicated? I'm having fun with it, though. When I'm not suffering from horrendous art block. I'm gonna erase that. It looked like it was coming out of his freaking nose. Possibly more hair that's gonna have to be colored in there, but you know what? It's... Looks like you're gonna have nose hairs after all. Hold on. And this is why the color layer is so important. Didn't even think about the fact that there was gonna be... I was gonna need more there. Let me do this next, and I'm actually gonna use a different pen for it. hand is not going to be visible, but this does need to be pulled out more. I worked so hard on that hand and then got so sad when I realized that hand's not going to be visible. It's going to be pulling clothes. It's not going to be visible. I was very upset once I realized. Okay, that works there. I also need to do that quick. They are a pain. Yet I made Shu my character, which is just, hold on, let me go Angie mode real quick. Yet I designed Shu. You're gonna see something pop up. Ignore that. But like, why did I do this to myself? But it made it. It was a learning curve, like throwing myself into the fire. I'm gonna have to learn how to do hands, how to make them not look uncanny or something. Oh. References, references, references. That's always my answer. And when all else fails, trace the reference. Make the reference yourself, or just, you know. There's a lot of hand posing things out there nowadays that like really do like come in handy. That's not the layer I need to be on. I hear that. Okay, what color was I doing next? The jacket color, so it's gonna be this one, and then that goes here, so that's this. It's so funny how fast I lose track. Like, I won't lie to you, in the beginning, I had to take pictures of my own hands and then just trace over them to figure out what the hell I was doing. The joints. Yeah, that was one thing that helped me learn things that have like a lot of joints, just like with proportions and stuff, drawing like mannequin-like stuff for the longest time. It helped me learn what the hell is going on in certain places, is just to draw it like doll joints. Don't know why it helped as much as it did, but it did help me. Like that. I like mannequins as the idea when I see them in real life or in a video game. I start to panic because they scare me. I'm on the wrong layer. Okay. Yeah, we're gonna see it here, so I need to color this in. Because of when the jacket is being pulled, we would see the underside, so need to color that in there. Okay. And then here. That's not, no, stop it. Oh yeah, I love drawing that stuff. Even though I know, like, I'd be terrified at any other, like, point in time. I love drawing the weird. I just realized I didn't fill this in over here. The macabre. Is that mostly everything on him? Okay, that'll work. And then this color. Okay. What is happening over here? Hello? Okay, that's Leland done. Mostly. Still something funky going on. I can't look too long. There's always something that goes wrong with Leland, and specifically. I think he does it on purpose. I need to put this below Leland's folder. Can you? No, that's not what I want. There we go. Watching stream was once. Yeah, go ahead. I usually like put these as draw with me streams. Because I find that anytime that I'm like struggling, of course I always forget in the moment to do this, but whenever I'm struggling, if I just put some like art tutorial on or something, for some reason all of a sudden now all I can think about is drawing. Once again, I just realized I did not put the darn cape. The cape in my design is gonna be the death of me, because I always forget that it exists when I'm drawing. It's my own design, and I forget that it's there. It's fine, I'll add it in later. Like I always have to end up doing. That's pretty much all the areas covered, right? Yeah, it is. Okay. It might start sounding echoey in here after a second, because I'm about to open this office door up because, oh my god, I'm about to suffocate in here. Like, actually, it's too damn hot. Cue one of the cats hitting the door as I said that. Like, you better. But that also means Bones can get in here. And that might be an issue. We'll just have to see what happens. Also, ad break is here, so I'll see you guys in just a minute. I just realized I missed the chat. Oh, something's happening. Never mind. Oh. not quite back yet. The door is open. God, it was way too hot. I'll continue what I was saying as soon as we're back from ad break, because might not hear it otherwise. Oh. Welcome back. As I was trying to say earlier, I realized I missed a chat. Let's see. Tobias in the third. I'm sorry, I didn't see you earlier. What we are drawing on what my lore comic. We're drawing like concept slash like frames of my lore comic right now. So like so far we've got, if you're still here, not sure if you are, but if you are, you can see this. But that's just what we're doing. This is Shu, aka me, and this is Leland. One point in time, we've got to come back over here and actually work on this. But I don't want to right now. Shu, finish chapter 1. No, I'm gonna work on possibly what might end up being chapter 3 if it's too long, but what the stuff that becomes before this is. Though it probably is, like, this is probably middle of chapter 2. I don't know. Maybe? I don't know. You guys are already making me regret keeping the door open. Can you not fight in here? Can you not bicker? It's like having children, I swear. Guys. Really? Oh, okay. Okay. Alright. Well, if you hear the occasional ringing of bells and a door in the background, you know what it is. It's cats. Okay. Really? Can you not? Can you stop it? Maybe, perhaps? For me? Is that the right color? Who cares? It is now. Hello? Clip Studio? Cooperate, please. Uh-oh. Well, that's fine. I'll fix it later. And then let's... Can I manage to put it in here? Not really, but we'll call that good. Is the background colored in? No. But it's fine. It'll be fine. I'm gonna turn this down a little bit. Let's work on this real quick. And then after I get the base colors down for this, I think I'm actually gonna be done for the day, because just on this alone, because I've been doing stuff on other things too. Just on this alone, you can see up here, I've been working on this for 5 hours, and that's all from today. So I'm getting a little tired, just ever so slightly. No, you're supposed to go here. Thank you. So let's color Shu in one more time. And then I will be getting ready to go to do something. I don't know. I know it's not bed. I know better than that. I'm not gonna be able to fall asleep this early. I am gonna try and be responsible and actually go to bed at a reasonable time today, though. Shocker. Only because I have to get up at a reasonable time Wednesday. And go out and do stuff that I don't want to do. I just realized no, that's right. I've made a promise to someone other than myself that I would at least be in the bed. Like in the bed under the covers by 11 or 12 tonight. Whether or not I actually fall asleep at that time is a whole nother issue. Not to say I won't try, but it's a whole nother issue. I can just imagine it. I'm just sitting there, in bed, losing the battle, and just picking my phone up just to scroll or read something, and my house ghost just coming out of left field and just smacking it out of my hand, or making the power the battery die out. 100% this haunting is going in the opposite direction than is intended. Any other spot? I think that's pretty much it there. It's so weird looking at the different eyes side by side. Drawing a normal eye on Shu is like feels forbidden. Okay. Oh, that's not right. Okay. Hold on, I have to lock in for this part. This is clean enough to where I'm gonna need to be a little bit more particular about how I put the color down, or I'm gonna regret it later. Okay. Oh. There we go. Oh, relating to that need to like promise other people. Yeah. It's one way to that I'll actually end up getting it done. Is it helpful every single time? No, unfortunately. Oop. Okay, let's do this. No. Bring that back. Pop that up there. Boom. Hey, Kazoo! How's it going? This in. Now we got this. We're gonna pop this in here. Time for this. Will I continue to let this be the same color? I don't know yet. I don't know yet. How's the drying? Time for me to do the thing again. Okay, so we've got this one that we were working on. We started out with not that. Not that. Well, we started without the hair and the clothes details, so you could imagine just the base on that one. Then we have this one that we got from the base, we added in the hair and all that stuff on that one. Then the same for here. We got a lot done so far. Right now I'm trying to put in the base colors for this one and then possibly go ahead and be done. Though I still got a good bit to till I'm done with that. How's your question? How has your day been going? Thank you. Pretty chill. Just went to MMA and been chilled. Nice. It's always nice to have like a chill day here and there. Also, thank you, Data. Let's see here. And we go here. Is it this one? Yes. What do you want? No, boats, boats! Yeah, Hollow Knight music. Usually I go between Minecraft music and Hollow Knight little video musics for like background. Helps me lock in. While we're at it, I'm thinking about it, and I don't forget. Let's start with that color. No, that's too red. We're going for maximum emotional damage here in this moment. Sorry, Leland. I am indeed not sorry. That is not rendered at all, but you know, it's more of as a reminder than anything. I love pretty much all of Hollow Knight's music. There's not really one track in it that I'm like dislike or anything. That also goes for down here. I'll add that properly later. It's fine right now. Like I said, more of a reminder than anything. I guess I could add the gold in. The fact that only like half the outfits here of like normal is throwing me off so bad. I'm like, whoop, and I can't do that. That's not how that works. Can't do that. Okay, and then there's the gold here. Right. Okay. The unholy creature that I sold myself to. I hope I didn't sell it to anybody. Not that I can recall. Maybe in a past life. That's a possibility. Okay, where is it? There it is. Let me go ahead and erase this. Oh, I missed a spot. Missed that. Okay. Fill that in. The trick is that I made the pact with the psychiatrist that keeps me medicated. Turns out you can do a lot more of what you want to do and get good at it once you're medicated. Who would have thought? Oh, God. I missed this down here. Let me fill that in. Best answer you could get. Well, it's true. Shout out to my doctor, my psychiatrist, keeps me sane. God knows can't do it on my own. Water. Just in time, Ditz. I was about to round out, and I think we were going to end it there. Okay. Just to recap one more time. We've got this one, got that one, and this one that I ended up not touching. That's fine. Yippee! Has it really been 6 months? Oh my god. Wait, no, it hasn't. You're lying to me. But, okay, so we had that one. Really happy about how this one's turning out. We'll save it on that. And then the one that I didn't show you, which is not that one. Only some people are gonna know what this is about. But that's one of the ones that I worked on earlier. Wonder who that could be. Anyways. Hmm. Hmm. As always, guys, thank you for coming by. If you are interested in the comic, there is the every time I take ads run through, it gives you that little card link. If you should be able to read everything that's officially out by going there. It should be linked in there if you were interested. But other than that, I am going to try and keep my promise and go to bed at a reasonable time today. So I will see you guys later. Thanks for coming. Bye.